Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Suikoden 2 walkthrough. Alright, so we are still in Muse here. And got a bit of work to do. Okay. So I think... just trying to remember exactly what we did in the last video there. I think that was the... waiting for Joey at the gate, and then essentially at the end it was agree to help fight the Highland troops that were about to attack Muse. And here the goal is to just buy time. Now, actually there's one really really thing that we need to do in this battle, and that's to damage, what is this guy's name? Gilbert. We have to damage his unit, and by doing so, it actually makes him switch sides, and he will join you for the rest of the game. So, again, very important that you do that. I think all of the battles that I've done here, Flick, I believe, has been the one to deal a little bit of damage to him. And it's usually with the fire spear. So again, really important to actually damage him once. And here, yeah, he basically attacks him right off the bat. There I actually didn't do any damage to him, unfortunately, so it'll take at least one more try, it looks like, in order to get him to flip. So we will try again next round. Okay, so the reinforcements from Matilda, is it? Yeah, like the Rock Axe city, whatever. It's Matilda, I think. So they show up, and I don't know, they're not going to hang out for very long, but then they'll peace out. But there you have it. So there's us doing a little bit of damage to Gilbert there. So now he'll swap sides. Okay. I do want to say one thing here that's actually super disappointing. The I'm just noticing now, as I've played a bit farther on into the game, the translation for this game was horrible, which is again unfortunate because it's a fairly fun game, but there's some real poor dialogue in certain areas, but it is what it is. Alright, so here I use the Bright Shield rune. I don't know if that was the best time to use it. Usually I like to hold off, wait until a couple more units have taken damage, but I just figured, Gilbert took a little bit there, so we'll fix him up. Now, if you notice here, there's a couple of battles here where they'll put just kind of like generic troops with you, and those ones don't matter at all, really. They're completely expendable. I kind of hate to say it, but just kind of the way it is. So, anyways, alright, now... that didn't go well. So, Flick takes a little bit of damage there, but whatever, no big deal. Alright, and we crushed Seed there. Let's try that again. Okay. That didn't work out. Okay, so let's... yeah, unfortunately now... oh, no, okay. Oh, that's my bad. I thought my troops weren't going to be able to attack, but they absolutely can. And again, with this state army here, again, those two troops are just completely expendable, so it's... yeah, do whatever. And then, yeah, I'll take a little bit of damage there, but whatever. If your unit is damaged, move it back to the village. I don't think I've ever taken advantage of that fact. I don't know how many actual battles in the game you can do that, but apparently if you, have your troops on top of a city there, Apple says that you can heal them. Again, I don't know that I've ever actually taken advantage of that. Probably never. And there's our state army taking another hit there and being eliminated, unfortunately. Okay, so things aren't looking that great. Uh-oh. Yeah, not so good here. Colgan versus Flick again, and no casualties at all. And Miklatov gets wrecked. I don't think that Miklatov can actually be eliminated here. I think probably because of story reasons, he actually can't be eliminated. That's my take anyway. So the fact that he had to retreat there didn't really matter that much. There you go, did a little bit of damage there. Unfortunately, I think most of these war battles are pretty lame, and it seems oftentimes to just mostly be luck. No, yeah, here the hero just took some damage, which that's not great. And we're just still trying to deal a little bit of damage to Colgan here, and it's just not happening. He is not interested. But yeah, so here's where again, I feel like it probably would have been a decent idea to actually save that Bright Shield rune for when some more people took damage. Could have definitely done a bit more good with it, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I think this battle is going to just automatically end soon. Unfortunately, too, that's the case with a lot of these, war battles or whatever these are actually called. Is it's kind of, a lot of times it's like once certain conditions are met, they just end. Regardless of how well you stomped your enemy, and at the end of the day, nothing really happens. So I don't know. It's a little on the lame side, but that's okay. Again, and mostly for storyline reasons, you can't just straight up eliminate a lot of the characters. So like Seed and Colgan, they play, excuse me, roles throughout the game. So like they just weren't gonna let them, be completely eliminated in one of these battles. Which oddly I don't think is necessarily the case for the hero. I don't know. I don't know that I've ever. I don't know that I've ever actually lost the hero ever in one of these battles. So I don't even know. I assume it's possible, and you could thus, completely end your game. But anyhow, yeah, most of these are just kind of blah. Nothing happens. Oh. Alright, down with Seed. The hero's company takes him out. The fight isn't over yet. Well, it's over for you, buddy. And the Knights take another shot and die. Weak sauce. Okay. Come on, Gilbert. Do some damage here. What did I save you for? Well, there's the State Army taking some more damage there. Taking a big hit. Alright, so here's Camus ordering Miklatov, who has already pulled out, to leave. And actually there is only one of the knights even left. Because they got stomped so bad. And so Victor actually mentions there that, hey, something's going on, something fishy. And then on top of that, he says, once Highland has taken Muse, what do you think's going to happen to you guys? And you'll kind of be next. Oh, there, Flick eliminating that little troop. And what's Victor doing back there? Just chilling the entire time? I guess maybe he's the commander, and thus, if he's defeated, it's over. I don't even know. It never happened, so it's hard to Hard to know. Alright, and there's the State Army taking one more. Or I should say taking the final shot, and they get eliminated. Alright, so we managed to slow them down. Well, yeah. And sort of, you know, with a bit of help from the Matilda region. Alright, did well. Time to rest. So I actually kind of missed something. I assumed that there was supposed to be reinforcements coming from somewhere. That's... Which was, why we wanted to hold them off for whatever Annabelle said, a couple of days or something like that. So, mission successful. Nanami in actually quite a few different spots in the game, really brings up the fact that she doesn't want to be involved in any of this stuff, but she also, won't leave the hero's side, so she kind of hangs around. Alright, so that was Joey meeting up with Hanzo. We'll see Hanzo here a couple of times, and then once more towards the end of the game. And Joey says he says to Pilica that it was just the wind or something like that. And here, alright, so it should be obvious. Joey's up to something here. Meeting with sinister ninjas. And, and obviously a comment like that. Excuse me. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's ski-daddle. Like Victor's little jab at Nanami, too. I feel bad, too, because it's like everybody picks on Nanami the whole game, and she's, I don't know, I like her. She's a good character. Alright. Okay, so we're going to head back to the, is this a city hall or whatever? And, okay. Yeah, so, alright. So this is Gustav. Gustav is from the town of Tinto. And then there's Grandmire. I think Grandmire is, I want to say, the leader of South Window. And, Gustav says, we don't know what their intentions are, and I'm not going to commit troops until their intentions are clear. Like, dude, they just attacked us. I mean, we just slowed them down. I mean, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It's a really... I don't know. In my opinion, that's pretty poor writing. It's, I don't know. Or otherwise, it would be, if he's playing some sort of game here where he just doesn't, he wants to make up some excuse for not committing troops, but like that one's just not gonna fly. That's not believable. Like, oh, we just, we don't know what their intentions are. We really need to wait and find things out. Well, I mean, come on. So. Grandmire then does, kind of call him out on it, and unfortunately, though, he just kind of takes off anyway. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so, let's head back to the inn here. We actually can't meet up with Annabelle quite yet. And, yeah, we need to come back at night. Okay, so Joey's going to take off here for a bit and, again, meet with some sinister types. Okay, I guess we'll stop in here and chat with Nanami. I don't know if we actually need to do this. Yeah, okay. Actually, it kind of does look like that might be the case. Okay. Alright, so actually we need to head out. Hopefully this didn't take me too long, but I actually sort of remember not knowing, or I don't know, maybe wasting a bit of time here just trying to figure out what I needed to do next. And so here actually I think I stayed at the inn, and wow, I almost have the maximum amount of money right now. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, so I think what I did here was actually save, or sorry, stay, and that actually doesn't kind of progress the story. We actually need to go out to kind of where the city hall is at and find Joey there. So he's meeting up with Hanzo again. So we need to actually go witness that little event. So hopefully, there we go. We'll go out here and have a look around. Here it looks like we can't leave because the Highland Army has Muse surrounded. And, yeah, can't get into the city hall. And unfortunately here, he's off to the right. So, hopefully it didn't take me long to figure that out, but that is the next, progression point. So, let's see what I actually end up doing here. Probably looking for like Victor or Flick to talk to, which they're not around. There we go. Yeah, I am looking for Joey actually. Thanks. Okay. Nope, now we're there. Where is that darn Joey? Oh, spotted him. Bingo. Alright, so there we are. Oh, this is Cage. Oh, I thought that was Hanzo. So my bad earlier. Hanzo, actually, we do meet later. But apparently that was Cage. Now, I vaguely remember a Cage from the original Suikoden. I don't know if this is the same one or not. It's probably not really important either. Well, I mean, sort of. Kind of, sort of. All I know is that some ninjas, yeah, I was going to say ninjas can't be trusted, but some of them can, so gotta be fair. Alright, so Victor goes to visit Annabelle here. Time to get drunk. Army's got you surrounded, or the Highland Army's got him surrounded, so it's a good time as any, I suppose. Bad habit of mine. Okay. Is it, though? Like Victor's optimism there. About 50-50. Alright, Victor encouraging her to fight, not give up, which is smart, and you'll see that later. You'll see what happens to people that just surrender unconditionally. Alright. Poor Victor and Annabelle, what could have been? There's a nice compliment on the way out, too. Pimp. Victor is a stud. Alright. Let's go see Annabelle soon. Yes, let's do that. Alright, so Joey's still running around town. So let's go have a chat with a certain well-bred lady. Victor's words, not mine. Okay. Friend is already back there. Alright, so that should set off some alarms, I would think. Nope, it's not. Alright, so Joey, again, a little interesting there that he looks both ways when he enters the room. And obviously pulls the knife on her. So, not sure what exactly Joey's thinking here, obviously. Okay, so here Annabelle is basically asking him if, he's got the resolve to go through with what he's about to do. I mean, is that true? You dropped your guard, boy. I mean, she did get the jump on him there. Alright, this is not the right room, by the way. So let's head down the hallway. Alright, here we are. Alright, well, looks like Joey got the best of Annabelle anyway. Alright, so a surprise attack. Helen Armory's entered the city. Open from the inside. Alright, so probably pretty obvious that Joey is working with Highland in order to, essentially take the city, really. So whether or not it was Joey or somebody else that opened the gate from the inside, I guess it doesn't really matter, but here, obviously, as Annabelle is dying here, she asks, if these two were happy with Genkaku, which obviously they say yes. Alright, live is my last request. Now hurry and run. Okay, let's do that. So obviously it doesn't look good here when Jess walks in on, Annabelle dying. And the two people here are the hero and Nanami, which will, kind of come into play a little bit later. Okay, we gotta save Pilga. Alright, so there's now random encounters here with Highland soldiers in the streets. I don't think they drop anything noteworthy, so don't worry too much about that. And we need to make our way to the inn. Oof, jeez. Barely take 2 steps here before getting into another fight. Ooh, Nanami doing work. Okay. Oop. Overshot the inn by a little bit. That's alright. And here, unfortunately, is where you start to miss Joey. To be fair, we are wiping out all these enemies before they get the chance to attack, but yeah, again, it won't be too much longer, and we'll really be missing having that that buddy attack, or is it friend attack? I forget the name of it. Joey just left, and I've already forgot the name of their unite. Okay, so the plan now is to try to get to South Window via Coronet, which is south of here. So that is exactly what we will do. How many times have we run like this? This is at least the second time. Okay. Oh, maybe 3. That might have been the third time. I guess if you're counting that little escape there from the Highland camp down to, or back to Muse after the Joey and the hero infiltrated the little camp there. So I guess at least 3. Yeah, so here's Nanami again, you know, kind of wishing that she could do something else. But she always does kind of like come around, and she always, it seems like she has this little fantasy, you know, of being somewhere else and doing something else and not being involved in, you know, this mess. But then she kind of snaps back and she's like, yeah, but I mean, but here we are, you know, so let's kind of do what we got to do. You can wash your face. You make me wash my face. You wash your face. All right. Good old big sister. All right, so they put us almost right next to Coronet. So let's head on in here. Take a boat from here to Couscous. A cute young map maker told me that. There's a reference to, I think that's Templeton. But, okay, what? Oh, yeah, so I think we have to run all the way through the city here and down to where the docks are at just to kind of, I guess, find out that no boats are running. I think that's what happens. Yeah, here we are. The character there on the bottom left of the screen is, I think his name is Genshu, and he's unfortunately one of the very last characters that we can recruit. But okay, so yeah, the soldier there. Once we've spoken with him, we find out that we can't take this boat. So we either need to find a different boat or find another way. So we'll go inside. Ugh, this place. This is so annoying. Alright, so we need to enter the inn. And unfortunately, that dude is blocking the stairs to the top, so you have to go outside and go around. Which I find a bit annoying. Okay. Alright, so here is the circus trio. Person that saved Michael's life. Did she really save his life? I mean, I think she's more the one that put it in danger. She was the one throwing knives at his head. Anyways, alright. Little reunion here with your girlfriend now. Good news, right, Ellie? Okay, so a little catch up, and what is Pilika doing to Bolgan? Just charging him over and over? Take that. Well, what a coincidence. We're heading to the same place again. Alright. I am out of time here, so we'll finish up a little bit of this dialogue, and then I'm guessing we're just going to go to the inn and save. So, as always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.